So, Venezuelan opposition leader Maria Corina Machado won the Nobel Peace Prize for her efforts in bringing democracy to Venezuela. That's nice. I wonder if she's a good person. She has to be, right? She won the Nobel Peace Prize. Well, she is pro-capitalism and wants to privatize. Not surprising given her favorite politician is Margaret Thatcher. Okay. You can still work towards peace and democracy, yet still like evil people who wanted poor people to suffer, I suppose. But it's not a good look. Oh, she's in favor of same-sex marriage. That's nice. 1 point on the good person chalkboard. I don't have a chalkboard, though. But she also spoke at a far-right rally in Spain. That's kinda yikes. And she supports Donald Trump at a time when he is ethnically cleansing America with his ICE Gestapo thugs and putting brown people in concentration camps and blowing up Venezuelan boats extra legally. She called Trump a visionary, and she actually supported his extra-legal murders. She called Donald Trump the person who has been found liable for sexual assault in a court of law, who has so many sexual assault allegations against him, including by people who were minors at the time, and he was a very, very close associate of Jeffrey Epstein, and he just explicitly is a racist, a transphobe, a misogynist, just all-round bigot who just does evil things. And she called him a visionary. And she wants the world to invade Venezuela and do regime change. Quote, she has expressed support for the use of force to depose the Maduro regime, end quote. Oh, and of course, she supports apartheid Israel and by extension its genocide in Gaza, and before the genocide, apartheid. She's vowed to move the Venezuelan embassy to Jerusalem to appease the Israeli apartheid state that is now committing genocide. And she won the fucking Nobel Peace Prize. The Nobel Peace Prize. Sigh. The Nobel Peace Prize has always been a mixed bag, what with the whole thing about one Nobel Peace Prize winner bombing another Nobel Peace Prize winner, or Henry Kissinger, the war criminal who was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize. But this is another reminder that we truly live in a bizarre upside-down world when someone who supports fascist movements around the world wants war in Venezuela and supports an apartheid state wins the Nobel Peace Prize for being pro-democracy or something vague like that. Jesus Christ. Anyway, this was a short one. I just felt very frustrated. There was talk about, Trump should win the Nobel Peace Prize, or, Trump sycophants, far-right weirdos wanted that because, I don't know, war is peace, and when you ethnically cleanse brown people, that's, good or something, everything is upside down, in that world, and, then this woman won, and, a lot of people online, celebrated it as a rebuke of Trump or something like, haha, look at the based epic Nobel Prize committee who didn't give it to Trump, even though Trump was never gonna win it. It was never going to happen. It wasn't on the table. But no, instead, what they did is they gave it to someone who is very pro-Trump and supports Trump and likes Trump's policies of, bombing boats that, they claim are drug smugglers, even though they have no proof of that. And also, I don't think you should extra legally get to murder people anyway. So I don't know. I feel like it's not really a rebuke of Trump. It's just, it's very frustrating. That's all I'll say. I'm very frustrated. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.